Aloha friends, this is Tutu here at Aloha Food Forest, and I'm out here with my little trusty bucket of tools doing some things in the garden. You can see, I'll show you this one. It's fun. See, now we're starting to get our summertime weather, our hot weather. It's actually spring right now, but we're preparing for summer. So here is a little zucchini plant that was must have sprouted from a seed. So I'm like, oh yay, a little zucchini. So I came around and sort of cleared out a little bit around it, and I put this water bottle here. So what's great about these water bottles, you know, you can use it from a jug that you may have on hand from the store. It slowly waters as needed. So it will just drip when the soil is drier, and then it just holds it in place. So you can have this water like a little baby bottle, I call it. So that was one thing I did. I just took a little hand trowel and dug a hole to put the neck of the bottle in here. And you can see, let's see. There's a little hole, just the right size. And since it's muddy down there, sort of damp right now, I can mold it. So I want it to be level. Okay, you don't want it to be tilting one way or the other. See, I should probably bolster this a little bit. But when it gets off level, you'll see it start to bubble really fast, and that's because it's starting to pour out. But somehow when it's level, it holds the suction and it only goes more slowly. That's what I found. So anyway, I put it right behind. I put it on the north side of this plant because I don't want the hot sun shining through this glass bottle onto the plant. So if I put the bottle up here, it would shine right on this and be very, very hot. So I thought about that, and I was like, oh, better put it on the north side because that's always going to be on the shady side of my plant. So plus it'll go downhill, and I think the plant will grow around it. So anyway, that's fun. That's one of the things that I teach in Food Forest University, is how to do those water bottles and other water saving methods. So I did that today, and then I'm coming through here, and here is the food forest. They're all little fruiting trees of different types. And there's the medicine wheel where we send aloha. So it's fun to be out here and listen to the birds. So fun. So now the next thing I wanted to show you is these kind of trees are popping up everywhere, and they're a little hard to identify, but I'm pretty sure they're ash trees. So I put it through the Google, like I take a picture, upload the picture into Google, and Google can tell you what it thinks it is. So I've taken like different angles of it. Like here's the top, here's the fractal patterns of it. So, but anyway, I do not want this tree right here. So it is a good idea for me to dig this out now before it gets harder to dig out, because it could get to be as tall as that tree right there, and it's just going to be too much for this spot right here. It's going to shade all of this, and I need this to be sunny for other trees. So that's why I've decided to take it out. So I'm going to do that with my shovel, and I'm going to have to dig deep down into the taproot and try to get the whole taproot out. So I decided to come down close to the tree root and sort of dig it out a little bit so I can see where it's headed. So here's our old clay soil. which used to be like pure clay, but now you can see it's starting to become crumbly because it has all those roots in there and little particles of leaves. So, and the color is starting to turn more dark brown instead of gray. This is still pretty gray right here. This was the original color. But the color is changing where it interacts. Oh look, there's a little creature I just scared. Where are you? Oh well. Yeah, so around the roots it starts getting darker and darker brown. And it's having a good smell. A very earthy smell that just, makes you feel so happy. Things are decomposing in there. Oh, there's a worm. See, now we have worms almost everywhere you dig. He's like, why did a big, huge giant just pull me out of my home? He's like, I'm having a bad day. He kind of tickles. Okay, I'm gonna let you go out there. See, I already dug one of these trees out, and now this one I'm gonna dig is the second one. So, yeah, you can see the soil. Under here, it gets better and better. See how this is where the mulch and the soil meet. So there's a lot of activity going on there. This is what I call the 0 point, which is where as above meets below. So, because these are two, like sky is totally different than earth. So right here where the plants are growing, it's at the 0 point between sky and earth. So yeah, I think, let's see how this root is looking. They're pretty deep, really deep roots, really fast. See, so I don't want to break it off. I have to dig down deep. Okay, so it looks like I got it all. Those are the roots. And here's actually a little plant. This could be put in a pot, and if anybody wanted a tall ash tree, we could give it to them. I've done that many times, and a lot of times people are happy to receive things like that, especially at our crop swap, where we, in our town, we all meet at a parking lot in a public park that we're permitted to meet at, and we bring things from our gardens and share with each other, and it's really fun. So I would highly recommend everybody do that in their town, because you get to know other gardeners and share in some of the seeds from their successful plantings, and you get to share yours, and it's really fun. So, like bananas, I have enough bananas to keep sharing forever. It's so hilarious. Yeah, that's nature's infinite abundance. And then a lot of these things that you see growing wild here, these are all individual seeds of calendula, from little calendula flowers that have been growing here for a very long time. And green onions grow here wild because they have seeds on the top. So, and that looks like grass, but it's actually garlic tops. So there's all kinds of fun things you can do when you're playing in the garden. It's wonderful. And the birds love it. That's one of the nicest things, is making the birds and the other animals have a habitat, and that we all share it together. It's really fun to have a food forest. I thought I'd show you a very useful tool that I love having in the food forest. Gorilla cart, or any type of cart like this, where you have this latch, and then you release it up, and boom. It's like a little mini dump truck. Isn't that fun? And this one has nice all-terrain wheels. Then I just put it back down and pull it by the handle, just like you would any wagon. So it's also handy for keeping my tools in it when I'm out in the food forest. It's like a little cart that goes with you too. So very fun. All right, see how handy this little wagon is? I put my tool basket in it, my shovel, some little things I picked up along the forest floor, some branch trimmings that I clipped, and pulling it all out of the garden easily. So it's a fun tool. And it's fun to be out in the garden. It's my favorite place. Okay, I'm gonna put all this stuff away and go take a break. Aloha, everyone. Joy and light.